Yes, I am Father Sunny Jacob. I am from Delhi. New Delhi. I belong to Jamshedpur province. Nepal is one of the regions, for example, Samuel Siddiq is member of Nepal district. Similarly, I am member of Jamshedpur district. But now I am in the common work in South Asia, Secretary of Basic Education in Delhi.
And what are your earliest memories about your family?
My family, we are 4 brothers and 1 sister. And my parents is no more. My father is no more. My mother is still alive. Early memories is very, very joyful. We brothers and sisters lived together happily and born and brought up in a very, very faithful family, especially a Christian background we have. And I am originally from Kerala. So my earliest memories is very, very joyful and happy.
Can you please say some of your memories after school in your childhood?
When I was in the school, definitely. Yeah, so much. See, I remember the earliest days when I went to the school for the first time. I remember very well. Because my class teacher was a sister. You know sister? You also have sister Seema. Similarly, there was a sister. I went to her class. She used to make me sit on her lap, and then she used to hold my hand and make me to write all the letters in Malayalam language, Malayalam language. So she was so loving. And later on also in my primary school and secondary school, high school, etc., all my teachers whom I remember now are all of them who loved me. I don't remember the subjects they taught. They loved the way they took me around. I remember the happiest memories in my schools were the picnic time. We used to go for a tour, we go for picnic, and I consider my teachers and my best friends. So I still remember some of them, and I have vivid memories. I simply gratefully acknowledge that contribution to what I am. A great deal of that is done by these teachers. Yes. Yeah. One specific event is, when I was in the school, I happened to break a glass of the window of the school classroom. So I was so frightened. My teacher will catch me because locally we have to pay fine. So I was so frightened because by mistake it happened. At the end of the day, the teachers came to know. They called me to the office, and the particular class teacher was, I was so frightened to look at him. But when he called me and told me, very consoling way, he said, everybody makes mistakes. Don't worry about this simple thing. But remember that never again you do such things. So that was a turning point in my life. I will never forget it. As a teacher must be a loving teacher, a forgiving teacher, one who accompanies you, one who encourages you, not simply putting down. He could have punished me, but he did not. He only encouraged me. That made me a lot of value-based life in my life. I'm so happy and I'm grateful acknowledging him.
Would you mind narrating your vocation story?
Vocation story, yes. I was always, I born and brought up in a Christian family. Therefore, I used to have a lot of experience with the fathers and sisters. I told you, when I went to the school, the first teacher was a sister. And their values, their accompaniment, their encouragement, etc. really touched me. Then my own uncle is a priest. My family, a lot of priests and nuns are there. So seeing them when they come for holidays and so on, I used to see the respect they get and the way they deal, very lovingly, very, the priests, everybody is a father figure. So I thought, let me be a priest. So that's how I got this idea. And then after the 10th class, plus 2, I did not join at that time, but I had this in mind. Then I went for my graduation in a very big college. I got a lot of ideas and I met a lot of political leaders and worked with some of the organizations. I got a lot of exposure. And finally, after graduation, I decided to be a priest to serve the people. Especially, I heard a lot about North India, where very, very poor people are living, tribals and so on. So that encouraged me to go into society, and here I am today.
What is your point with the apostolic and
Yeah, I always worked in the schools. Okay? I was vice principal, principal, I was director of schools. Later on I became, now currently I am the Secretary of Jesuit Education in South Asia. It's a very, very big responsibility. You know, we have more than 400 schools, reputed schools. One of them is your own school. It's a very good school. I hope you also love your school. Yeah. So, like that we have 400 and above schools. And I am currently looking after all these schools, especially the Jesuit policies and programs implementing in our schools is my responsibility. And I guide people all around. I visit. I have been here in this school also last year. I talk to the teachers currently that's what my duty is. Also I am an international commission member in Rome. We have the International Commission of Education, Jesuit Education. I am one of the members. So I go every year to Rome to discuss, to share and bring the policies and programs here and make sure that it's implemented. I also have another important responsibility, very important responsibility, that is, I am also the national advisor to the Jesuit Alumni Association. Jesuit Alumni means all students, you know? Yeah. All Students Association is the largest in India, the biggest organization of ex-students. So I am coordinating them also in the national level. So I have a lot of opportunities to interact with very, very high, top-class people, those who are officials and ministers and people like that. At the same time, the lower level people have their families and partners and so on. So I think it's a great blessing at present as a Jesuit secretary.
What do you think is the role of a parent, school and society to make the world a better place?
Yeah, I believe all these three which you mentioned, that is students, parents and the school, society, all four elements I call in education, must work together. That's the first thing. It's not isolated. The school is not only for the students, it's also for the parents. Similarly, parents must be also part of the society, and school must be part of the society. Look at your own school. All the students are coming from different backgrounds, am I right? So I call a school is a miniature society. It's a mini society. And then the role of the students is, number one, because you are the future parents and you are the future society. So first thing is, you should be responsible to yourself. The education, you know, my dear students, education in totality, if you break it, there are four equal elements in education. Four equal elements. You understand, no? Number one is school. Number two is students themselves. Number three is a parent. And number four is the society. Now, your formation, you look at as a beautiful young boys and girls, remember, your formation takes place with all these four together. 25% is the duty of the school. School makes you a beautiful environment here, and to grow all round. I call all round development means it is also intellectual, physical, spiritual, moral, psychological, everything happens in the school, am I right? For example, now you are coming and courageously asking me questions itself, is you are making a lot of self-esteem within you. So school is a place where you are, but school alone will not make you complete. You should be responsible to yourself. Okay? If you are not responsibly spending your time, you will never grow. So school is giving 25%, rest of the 25% is your own effort. You should be responsible, you should be having timetable, utilization of time in a proper manner. Another 25% is the parents. At home they should make you, whether it's poor or rich, they should make you responsible in terms of studies, in terms of what to do, what not to do, etc. Am I right? Rest of the thing is the society, where you go out, for example, when you go for a game with other people, when you meet or watch the TV. All this is influencing you, am I right? For example, today social media is influencing you so much. Mobile is one of them. Internet is another one. So much it's influence. But therefore, these external agencies like the society must help you to form your character, form your well-being. So all these things are, therefore what I say is the message to them is, all of you should work together. That makes our students better parents and better society.
So we know that there are some conflicts between teacher and students on this. What are your opinions to reduce that conflict between teacher and students?
Yeah, today the whole thing is changing, okay? I say, for example, I'm looking at the schools and so on, I tell my teachers always, and principals, etc. Today you cannot run new schools in old buildings or old schools in new buildings. Means, according to the time, teachers must change. Students are changing. For example, you are intellectually far superior to the many teachers here. Intellectually, because you have opportunities which we did not have when we were young. Teachers must understand that one, and therefore teachers must update themselves to catch up with you. At the same time, there is a problem in you, means the young students. You are emotionally immature. Earlier, the parents or the teachers, senior ones, they knew how to deal with one another. Today, it's very difficult. You don't know. You are captured by the media outside, so much of external influence, and the people think that the movies and what we see, the serials, etc. is a life. So much influence by love, unnecessary approaching this, what we call the wrong image of love, etc. It affects. Therefore, we don't know how to emotionally deal with it. So the conflict which you are talking is precisely because of this. One is, students are intellectually superior, at the same time they are emotionally immature. And teachers are intellectually not updating themselves, but they want you to behave emotionally well. These things are coming in contact with each other, so conflict. Understand? So my message is, teachers, let them update to face the world today. Students, be mature in your dealings. What if you are following, you will see a wonderful education and wonderful atmosphere. I see St. Xavier's is different. I see a lot of, because I was asking the brother here, how are the students, are they friendly with you? He said very friendly, sometimes over friendly, he says. That is the best thing. I was meeting this teacher the other day, so all of you are working together, really much of a study. So this school gives you good platform, I believe. Your teachers are friendly, I hope so. Huh? Do you like your teachers? Yes. You love them, very good. That's important. That means this school makes you better future, better society. Yes.
So, as a Jesuit institution, in what area should we focus besides academics?
Yeah, see, Jesuit education institutions, there are a few characteristics of Jesuit education. Okay. Number one, you cannot compare with the outside school and the Jesuit school. Sister school or father school, outside school, etc. are different than a Jesuit school. What is the difference? We have 4 values. If you do something, you play well. If you swim well. That's your competence. Number 1. Number 2 is conscience. Conscience. C-O-N-S-C-I-E-N-C. Conscience means people who are morally, ethically oriented. We want our students to be both head and heart. You remember, it's a beautiful example is there, a giraffe. Okay? Giraffes, the head is, the other day Father Mesa was telling that example. Giraffe was a tall head, When you have tall head, if you stand on the mountain top, there in Fuchauki, what do you see? You will see everything is only green outside. There is not tall or high, or low or short. You will not find. Everything will be equal. And you will have a better view. Similarly, every giraffe has a big heart, to pump the blood to the head, it needs a big heart. So we expect all the Jesuit schools students should be both the head and heart. Big, tall, that's what we want. Let's go to conscience, okay? Third one is compassion. Every Jesuit school student should be compassionate. When somebody suffers, I remember when earthquake happened in Nepal, so much in India, we were so much helping. We said we should help these people. Every school children came forward. Similarly, in Indonesia now the flood is happening. In Kerala, in India, Kerala there was a flood. The amount of help we are giving our schools. So the compassion is part of our human being. If you are not compassionate, you are not human being. You don't want monsters. You don't want only, for example, if you say intelligent is enough, then I will say the best intelligent man is Osama bin Laden. You know Osama bin Laden? The biggest terrorist in the world who died. Okay? Terrorist. He went to Pentagon, he went and attacked the WTC, World Trade Center in US, etc. Such an intelligent man. But intelligence alone is not enough. Clear? Charles Sobrach, the famous, infamous, criminal. He used to jump out of any jail he's arrested, including Nepal, government. Charles Sobrach. Okay? Intelligence alone is not enough. We want a heart. That's the point, compassion. Clear? Next one is, we should be committed. For example, look at this school. This school is not only for you. It is for the future. Your own children may study here. And your children's children may study future. So, commitment means for the future generation. Don't destroy everything. Okay? Because you have a right to live in this world. Your children also have a right to live in this world. So you have to leave everything for them. So ecological commitment, sociological commitment, okay, societal commitment, educational commitment. So every student should be committed. You, for example, if you make a bridge and tomorrow it collapses, what type of an engineer are you? You look at the Britishers came and built up here many things, or even the king when he was here many years ago. You see this building. Today's modern buildings will not match with this. See the beauty, they were so committed. Okay? With all the negativities they had, there are positive elements. We have to accept that. Today what do we do? Everybody wants money, 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 money. Money is not the only thing. We should be committed to the generations. This is what I say. That's what I am expecting from all of you. All the students, all our educational institutions must enable our people to have this 4 C's. Understood the 4 C's? Which are the ones? Competence, conscience, commitment and compassion. Very good. Is it okay? Very good.
So as a district institution, in what areas should we focus?
How to strike a balance between academics and other aspects of life. There's a lot of pressure for achievement these days.
Yes. You know, that's what I'm saying. Society has misplaced priorities. You know, everybody thinks that mark is the only thing. That's why you are also thinking mark, achievement. But today it is not. For example, I'll tell you. Have you heard about Sachin Tendulkar? Who is he? The best cricketer in the world. He failed 10th class at least 3 times. He was not a good student in academically. But can anyone match with his success?
No.
He got the highest civilian award in India, which is called Bharat Ratna, in a younger age. Okay? So it is not academic performance alone makes you better. For example, look at another person. You know Thomas Alva Edison? Thomas Alva Edison never went to a school. But today, you and I cannot live without Thomas Alva Edison. Electrical bulb, megaphone. He has more than 1,000 inventions in his study. Yeah? So, what I am saying is, academic performance is one of the aspects. That's what we said, the competency has to be there. That alone is not enough. You may be a very good artist. She may be a very good singer. Another person may be very good at dealing with people. Very good leadership qualities will be another person. So we call it multiple intelligence. Everybody is different. Everybody has different set of intelligence. Some are good at math, some are good at language, some are good at singing, some are good at sports. Have you seen that? So, therefore the society, your parents must understand each individual is unique. Don't put pressure on the child. Let them grow according to their natural talents. Each one has a competency, different competency. Is that clear? Therefore, that's my advice. So academic performance alone is not enough. What is enough now? to understand each one's competence, each one's talent. He may be different, I may be different. Clear? Let us develop that kind of a world view and an understanding of the education. Yes.
So you've been working in South Asia for a long time, so how do you find Nepal?
Nepal is a beautiful place. This is my third visit to Nepal. I have been to Kathmandu, I have been to Tarai areas in Devania, Japa districts. I have been in Pokhara, many places. Wherever I went, first thing I remember is people are so welcoming. Second thing I see is the variety of cultural things here. Yesterday when you put up in the school, day before yesterday, for us, welcoming. I was so marveled at that. See, Nepal is a beautiful area. Nepal is also a miniature world. Every society is different and diverse. And you are diverse in everything. Culture. Today morning I went to the botanical garden. So variety of plants, variety of butterflies, birds, everything. So diversity is our identity. And Nepal is so beautiful, so peaceful, so what do you call, pure I feel, even the air here. I liked it so much. And I would like to come back again.
You come back, Father. And what is the final message to the SHG community?
St. Xavier's School is a good school, I see. I want this school should develop extracurricular activities much more along with this academic performance, so that our students may stand firm wherever they go. Their heads will be held high whenever they go out. They should proudly say, yes, I am from St. Xavier's. And people should see there is a difference in you. What is the difference? The 4 C's which I mentioned. That has to come out in and through your behavior, your performance, your commitment to the society, and your leadership whichever field you are. That's my message. And I wish all the best for you and your teachers. The St. Xavier, it's a beautiful campus here. It's so beautiful. So that should encourage you to make this school much more better, and make one day this school should be the best in Nepal. That is possible. Nothing is impossible. That is possible.
Thank you, Father, for your opinion and giving us time.
Thank you very much. I enjoyed with you. Beautiful. Children, very nice. And go ahead with your future. I wish you all the best. You are 11th class, no? I wish you all the best. Commit yourself to the studies, obey your teachers, and go far ahead. Remember another one of the aspects of concluding this one, my message is if you want to go far, if you want to go fast, go alone. If you want to go fast, go alone. If you want to go far, go together. That's my message. Go along with the teachers, go along with your companions, friends, your families, and society. You will see you are all reaching very, very far. Thank you very much, and God bless.
Thank you.